Implementing this into your diet, your blood will be nice and thin. Some people are really scared to tell their specialist, or he'll get angry. You know what you do? You just go and sit there and have all the blood tests. One lady said she sits there and just goes like this. What are the results of the blood test? Wow, your blood's really good. Keep up that blood thinner. One lady said she had several blood tests every 3 months, and then after a couple of months she said, well, Doc, I'm brave enough now to tell you what I've been doing. Do you know, it's up to you to prove to your doctor you can get that blood pressure down and you can get that heart strong and that blood thin. It's up to you. There is a herb that strengthens the heart, and it's called the hawthorn berry. Psalm 104 verse 14, the Bible says, God gave herbs for the service of man. He gave us cayenne pepper to keep that blood nice and thin, best blood thinner. He gave us the garlic. He gave us the hawthorn berry. It's an English herb, but it loves growing in places like Victoria and New Zealand. And a lot of the English brought over the hawthorn berry because they make quite nice hedges. I don't know if you've got hawthorn berries growing here. The hawthorn berry strengthens the heart. If the blood pressure's high, it'll bring it down. If it's low, it'll bring it up. It strengthens the heart. Let me tell you the story of Henry. Henry was a retired judge and came to our health retreat. And he was on blood thinning medication, he was on blood cholesterol medication, and the doctor says, I don't have to have the knee replacements because my knees are happy. Knees don't like a lot of weight. I said, wow, Henry, that's a fascinating story. Tell me what you have for breakfast. I said, I have some fruit, low GI of course. I have some whole grain cereal, maybe it's buckwheat, maybe it's oats, maybe it's millet, maybe it's quinoa, and then I have coconut cream on that. Did you hear that? Cholesterol came down and 20 kilos lost having coconut cream every morning. Do you know the islanders ate coconut cream for years? Every single meal they ate coconut. Never heard of heart disease. He said, and I have some sprinkles of those seeds on top, these ones, and I have a slice of sourdough spelt toast with an avocado and tomato, and sometimes I might have an organic egg. That's not a light breakfast, is it? He said, I don't eat again till lunch, and then I have a salad, I have some vegetables, or baked or steamed, I have some sort of protein, maybe chickpeas or lima beans, and I might have another slice of sourdough spelt toast with avocado. He said, and I do not eat again till breakfast. Very decisive man. He would have been a good judge. When they were at the table, he heard about Michael and his speeding his speeding, and he said, I shouldn't be listening to this. Wow. He said, I do not eat again till breakfast. He said, I do not need to. 20 kilos lost. Would you call that a light diet? That's not a light diet. He's eating very well. But he's eating all of his food in the beginning of the day and the middle of the day. I said, tell me about your exercise program, Henry. He said, I find I can walk another block every week. As his weight drops, as his heart gets and his muscles get stronger, he can go further in less time. So simple. He said, I just want to thank you, Barbara. You've changed my life. I'm almost ready to go back to the bench. He wrote to me. He was of the old school, writing letters. He wrote to me a year later. He said 38 kilos lost. He said, it's like I'm not even on a diet. And of course that has a dramatic effect in getting blood pressure down, is losing. And when you do eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, tea like a pauper, and when you do greatly drop your carbs, eliminate the sugars and the wheats, you will automatically lose weight. You'll lose it without even thinking about it. And isn't that the best diet? The best diet is a diet where you are not hungry. And there are 3 foods that keep the food in the stomach longer. It's fibre, and it's protein, and it's fat. Fat does not cause heart disease. It does not raise cholesterol levels. And we need to eat the healthy fats, which is your coconut oil, your olive oils, your nuts, and your seeds. I don't advocate high fat. I advocate high fibre, lots of vegetables. generous proteins in your legumes, some gluten-free grains, nuts, seeds, and the healthy fats. There's a saying in Australia, it's if you're on a good thing, stick to it. You've heard of that saying? And the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. It's old English. Prove it, do it, prove it, and if it works, it's very simple. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it and you get the results. Remember what I said? It is up to you to prove to your doctor. You can get your blood thin, you can get their blood pressure down. Some people choose to stop their medication as they implement this. Some people choose to work with their doctors, and again, all the results will start to show it. But the water must be drunk, the exercise must be done, the dietary changes must be implemented, then you will get the results. After these lectures, you'll be so excited, you probably want to tell everyone. But do you know what the best message you can give to your family and friends is what? What you're doing. So eventually they're going to say, all right, what have you done? That's when you can speak. I'm going to give everyone a break now,